anything, whether listen to or not. My God. ला जप तो करी बोल बोल हाँ बोल घना मम्मी ने तमे નથી કર્યા એટલે બોલવાનું બંધ તો કરીશ હમણાં તો આવી છું સર ને લેક્ચર સાંભળીને તમે પાછા બોલ 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 ચાલુ જ છે સાંભળતી જ નહીં કશું મસ્ત બનાવીને આપ કેવો છે ને મમ્મીને સારું સારું બનાય આજે તો ખીચડી ખાઈને કંટાળી ગઈ સારું બનાય નથી કહેતા તમે સારું બનાવજે કશું રોજ આજ એક જ બનાય બનાય કરે છે So, जो तो ऑनलाइन ऑफलाइन શું થયું અમને ચાલુ છે ઓકે ચાલો again I'll read this symptom from sticta mind feels as if she must talk about everything and anything whether listened to or not lively kicks her heels up feels as if floating in air Asarum, very nice. Asarum europaeum. Valerina, then sticta. This is the remedy. Floating. Like apis. Apis has also floating. Flying. Apis has flying. Apis. Malefica. Leccan. Yes, it's very good. Leccan. No, મારું પેલું જોઈ લે હવે હા ઓકે અગેન we'll go to Julian favorite થઈ ગયા Julian folliculinum we'll open folliculinum wonderful remedy folliculinum superb folliculinum एक बार समझ लोगे ना my god you will be champion Sachi. Folliculum is the natural hormone secreted by the ovaries. It is also known as estrogen. My God. मासिक ना આવે એવી કોઈ દવા છે તમારી પાસે કેમ કે પૂજા છે ઘરે નર્મદા પરિક્રમા માટે જવું છે ચંડી પાઠ રાખ્યું છે ડોક્ટર સાહેબ ચંડી પાઠ માટે છે નવરાત્રી આવી રહી છે ડોક્ટર સાહેબ કઈ ગોળી આપો ને માતાજીનો યજ્ઞ છે અમારા ઘરે જ છે મહારાજે ના પાડી ત્યાં આવવાનું whole world is now drowned with many hormonal drugs estrogen and progesterone we are overloaded with estrogen and progesterone when you urinate no this goes into the system યુરિન પાસ કરો એટલે પાણીમાં ગયું પાણીમાં સમુદ્રથી પાછું એટલે આપણા બ્લડમાં આપણા મિલ્ક જે પીએ છે રોજ સવારે એમાં બી ઇસ્ટ્રોજન જ છે Are you getting my point what I am saying and that is the first cause of cancer changes cancer why cancer is increasing because one of the reason is OC pills oral contraceptive pills has led to hell with this hormonal pills તમે antidote hormone pills નું આ દવાઓ નહીં રાખો you will never cure any person on this earth first drug which I talked about is aristolochia second is hypothalamus and third is this folliculinum જે આપણે અત્યારે વાંચી wonderful drug you should have this remedy in your practice Pachawachi, natural history. Folliculum is a natural hormone secreted by the ovaries. It is known as estrogen. It is administered biologically, the rat unit being the smallest unit of folliculinum, necessary to produce vaginal signs of uterus in castrated female rat 40 grams by subcutaneous injection at 3 hourly introduced. Allen and Dawes test. આ બધે ક્લિનિકલ ટેસ્ટ થયેલા રેટ ઉપર યુઝ્યુઅલી ગિની પિગ્સ ઉપર બી થાય છે ને રેટ ઉપર બી થાય ઇટ ઇઝ ક્રિસ્ટલાઇન કમ્પાઉન્ડ white insoluble in water and 3 times first 3 attenuation are made by trituration the base unit rare tunis, which is international. The first soluble attenuation is 4th Hahnemannian centesimal. समझे? There is no existing Hahnemannian proving for this remedy. Madame D. Matos undertook following extensive clinical proving. Extensive clinical proving. Clinic માં use થયેલી વસ્તુ ક્યારે fail થતી નથી. હવે જો શું લખે. A female remedy affecting primarily the syndrome known as hyperfolliculi, but this syndrome is rarely observed in laboratory tests, so that one wonders whether it should be really kept its name. We should maintain that true hyperfolliculinemia exists when the biopsy of uterine endometrium reveals glandulocytic hyperplasia, feminizing tumor of the ovaries, persisting follicular cyst. Follicular cyst. PCOS na ढगला केस. कोई छोकरियों PCOS નથી એવું બોલી જ ના શકાય. એટલી બધી PCO છે. STD PCO. PCOS and PCODs. So it is the drug. This is one of the drug is folliculine. Does not correspond to the biopsy of endometrium, which can be revealed by Husbeck test. It shows the allergy to estrogen. Okay. આગળ વાંચીએ. હવે માઇન્ડ વાંચો જો. Hypersensitive to heat, noise and contact. Congestive headache either with redness of the face or opposite with pallor, but still with the sensation of chilliness of the extremities. Premenstrual migraine. My God. Migraine છે. કોઈ બી કેસ migraine વગર નથી એવું નથી. Premenstrual migraine. First remedy, think of folliculinum. Extreme instability with anguish, worse at nightfall. Alteration of excitability and depression, worse before menses. Sexual hyperexcitability, like oregano. Think of oregano in sexual hyperexcitability. Fixed ideas of a sexual nature. There is tachycardia. Frequent ecchymosis. See, bruises easily. Bruises very easily. કોઈ હાથ બી લગાડી દીધો ને તરત જ મને ecchymosis આવા ચાકા પડી જાય છે. Many cases. Need fresh airs like pulsatilla. Takes large breath of airs and sighs deeply. Involuntary sighing like ignitia, calcarea fos. Coryza with headache and profuse discharge, hay fever. Fitful cough, worse when the company with sensation of constriction around the heart. Cannot bear pressure on the pharynx. હવે જો, recurring cystitis in women, where meadorrhinum is indicated. Think of folliculinum also. In recurrent cystitis, we have uva ursi from Rutaceae family. Uva ursi. Valvular pruritus, worse before menses. See, worse before menses. Very important it is. Girls will say this. કેવું odd લાગે છે મને. ખંજવાળ તો બહુ આવે છે પણ odd લાગે છે મને. શું કરવું ડોક્ટર સાહેબ? તમારી પાસે એ દવા છે? જ્યારે માસિક આવવાનું હોય ને ત્યારે આ બહુ મને પ્રોબ્લેમ રહે છે. Believe me, if you take deep case taking, they will tell you. Have confidence in them and they will tell you. Small losses of blood during ovulation. Ovulation period આવે ને થોડાક dropping ચાલુ થઈ જાય. Small losses of blood during ovulation. Menses prolonged, blood bright red with clotting. Painful, menses painful for first few days. First day is tuberculinum. First few days is folliculinum. You should ask to every ladies or woman. Yellow or brownish discharge, sometimes black stretch between menses, especially during ovulation. My God. Dagla na dagla cases છે. Dagla. તોય કોઈ દિવસ આપતા જ ક્યાં છે? सल्फर, कैलकेरिया, लाइको, लेकेसिस, बस पती गई वार्ता पूरी. सोई जाओ, मजा करो. पैसा हजम, खेल खत्म. पैसा हजम, खेल खत्म. वार्ता पूरी. तेल पीवा गया जूलियन कुलियन. See, they were not mad people. They have worked, struggled their life. We should learn from their life, how they are struggling with their life. Those very difficult days at that stage. આમાં તો એવી એવી દવા લખેલી છે ને તમે દિમાગ બી નહીં ખબર પડે એટલી. પેરાથાઇરોઇડ હોર્મોન્સ, પિચ્યુટરી, માય ગોડ, વન્ડરફુલ ડ્રગ. હમણાં સવારે થોડા દિવસ પહેલા પિચ્યુટરી આપી ને, wonderful result with pituitary, but we are not using it, unfortunate. The source is Julian. Uterus is fibrous with metorrhagia, congestive mastitis, congestion, premenstrual pain, breast enormous, swollen, cannot bear being constricted or touched. हाथ भी लगाड़ी दे मारो बाबो, हाथ भी लागी जाए ने तो मैंने बहुत तकलीफ थाय. हाथ कोईनु लागी जाए ने तो दुखाव થઈ જાય. This is so common, people says. Breast enormously swollen, cannot bear being constricted or touched. Another drug, large breast, is Chimaphila umbellata. Do you want to see that Chimaphila? Okay, we'll open Chimaphila. આ યાદ કરાવજો, પાછું અહીંયા આવવાનું છે. We'll see remedies Chimaphila. Remember Chimaphila. It is very good drug for cancer of breast carcinoma. Open Fatak. It acts principally on kidneys and bladder, produce gravel in kidneys and acute and chronic catarrh in bladder. Also act on the gland, mesenteric, prostate, mammary and liver. Useful in hepatic and renal dropsy. See, hepatic and renal dropsy. Woman with large breasts or patholic woman with dysphoria. Incipient and progressive cataract. આ તો ઘણીવાર મારા સ્ટુડન્ટને બતાવી છે આ લાઈન. Incipient and progressive cataract. And if you open cataract in woman in Fatak repertory, there is one remedy there. So we'll open Fatak repertory. ન જવું જોઈએ પણ જઈએ છીએ આપણે. ચાલો, we'll open Fatak. We'll open So if you have opened Fatak, cataract in woman, only one remedy is sepia there. What do you sepia? અને તમે સલ્ફર કેન્ટમાં વાંચશો ને તો ત્યાં બી લખેલું છે સલ્ફર કેન્ટ. If you open sulfur Kent, we'll get cataract cases like anything treated with sulfur. Sulfur Kent. Kent sulfur. Kent lectures sulfur. See what sulfur is there. Sulfur will type cataract. CATARAC. શું લખે છે સલ્ફર બારામાં? જો, it has many symptoms such as olden times would be called scrofulous, but which we recognize as soric. When not only the eyes are aggravated by bathing the patient. હવે જો, chronic sick headache and not heat. has cured cataract and iritic inflammatory condition and opacity, all sort hallucination of sight coming with headache. See the sulfur and cataract. મોતિયાબીન કેસ ઢગલા ને ઢગલા હોય છે, આપણે કે ઓપરેશન જ કરાવી લો નેત્રમાં. તાજપુરા, many cases goes to Tajpura, but there are sometimes sulfur cases.
સર સ્ક્રીન શેર કરજો ને.
હા, એક સેકન્ડ. ક્યાં ગયું ભાઈ? Wait, Edatna. Oh, okay. હવે દેખાયો cataract online?
Yes, sir.
See the role of sulfur in curing cataract. We have unfortunately missed. Do you have essential synthesis with you? દેવાંશી, મારા એમાં છે ને essential synthesis લઈને આવો. હું તમને બતાવું સલ્ફર કેવી રીતે લખેલું છે. essential synthesis repertory. Essential synthesis, if you have, I don't think we have in this. If you have essential synthesis, open eyes, cataract, what is written there? Online people, you can open your essential synthesis and you can see. Essential synthesis, eye, then go to cataract. See, if you have essential synthesis, cataract, right side, ammonium carb, kali carb, nitric acid and silica. Lakhi lo badha online, please write. Right sided, ammonium carb, kali carb, nitric acid and silica in 2 marks. Ammonium carb, kali carb, nitric acid, silica. Eyes, cataract, essential synthesis. Left side mein lakhyu che mercury and sulfur, and sulfur is given in italics, so it is 2 marks. 1 mark, 2 mark, 3 mark, 4 mark. 2 marks માં sulfur છે. So sulfur cases બાજુમાં તમે કેન્ટમાં લખી લો. left લખજો એટલે તમને ખબર પડશે. Left side cataract can be treated well with 2 remedies. First is mercury, second is sulfur. Sulfur is in highest order. So that is the benefit of essential synthesis. Wonderful repertory to have it in your practice. Essential synthesis. Please buy essential synthesis. It is extended Kent. क्या था अपने follicle है ना? हे भगवान books. So Julian new remedies, folliculinum, pain is emulated or disappeared with menses. See, like lacases. समझ में आ रहा है? इसको स्क्रीनशॉट ले लो और आप यहाँ पे देख लो. You can take picture from your mobile. See, it is very, very important drug. Folliculinum. We are missing out folliculinum like anything. जबरदस्ती यानी lacases જ આપી છે. Many cases of lacases will need folliculinum. I am not saying, Julian is saying. Now see, acne on the face and seborrhea of the nostril. Dry eczema worse during ovulation, before menses. Dry eruption on the extremities of the fingers with splitting and chapping of the skin. My God, એટલા બધા cases છે ને, splitting and chapping of the skin comes. Many cases. પછી જો નીચે શું alopecia in woman, baldness in woman, hypothalamus,